Take 3.
I'd like to start off by saying there's too many people in this call. I'm very overstimulated, so don't take anything I say, into whatever the fuck, right? Anyways, we're here, week 4 of the. Is it week 4 or week 3?
It is week 4.
All right, week 4. Week 4 recaps CPL. I'm Emilio. I'm here with Jakarta. Jakarta, say hi.
Hello. My required high has arrived.
Anyways, enough of him. Roy, say hi.
Konnichiwa.
Anyways, enough of him. Ben, say hi.
Hello. What the fuck?
All right. Shut the fuck up, Ben. Anyways, it's Terabyte, say hi.
Hi.
God, do you ever shut up? And Callum, say hi.
Hello, everyone. This is the founding owner of the Clodcast, and I'm back for 10 minutes.
Founding owner.
God, wrap it up, bro.
After a decade.
It's all YouTube will allow us to have him on for.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, we're recapping week 4, and we have a big list of people here. I'm probably gonna leave midway through recording, and probably so is Callum, but he won't say anything about it. He'll just leave whenever he wants to, because that's what he typically does.
That is something that has happened in the past, yes.
Emilio explained it
Very much so.
absolutely lovely. Welcome to the Clodcast, as you've heard Emilio call everybody out who's here, and we're recapping week 4. This is the third take of this fucking intro. First take we cannot use. Second take I'm probably gonna upload as a short, just because it's funny. And now we're here. We're gonna start with Claude, into Quag, into Wooper, and we're gonna start with Aaron versus Martin.
Woo!
Exactly.
Sorry,
woo. You know it.
You know it.
Know it. Yeah. Ball knowers. Yes.
Oh, radio. Anyways,
Yeah, that song's actually a banger. Like seriously, if you haven't heard that song, it's a banger.
that was my shit.
Jesus.
That doesn't kill.
That-
Damn, unfortunate.
That didn't kill either.
Power
surely-
Creep.
It has to be
Emilio
AV.
getting power crept is real.
Wait, what the fuck?
Ouchie. How is it power creep? It's a Gen 3 Mon.
The Swampert.
I know it's still real. I thought that it wasn't even window berry. It just lived the fucking energy ball from a Gengar. That just shocked
It's not
me.
even AV, it's leftovers.
That's what's making me even more surprised. I'm like, how did that live?
And as
It's
you
super
see, the
spin death.
Glasscore is not Poison Heal.
Oh, it's not poison heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron fucked up in prep.
Yeah.
I mean, who would fuck up in prep? Am I right, Ben?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
No, maybe he's facade or something, you
foreshadowing.
know?
Nice.
Oh yeah, facade, because you need to be damaged.
Yeah,
instead of
exactly.
just healed.
It's all cure, baby.
Yeah.
We have an even bigger issue with the Garganackle
Doing
as well.
Garganacl things.
For anybody who
So
hasn't
Mr. Garg-
noticed, Aaron forgot the Terra type on Garg. It's Terra Rock.
Oh my god, Aaron, what the
Did that on purpose.
No, Terra Rocker, stupid.
No, literally.
Bad
Cool.
week.
60 base power Salt Cure to beat the Dragon Ball.
A guy like me
Precisely.
would have
You know what I'm saying?
brought
There you go, Terra Rock. Damn, that's
Fancy.
chip damage
Ooh.
right there.
Clean
damn.
21.
That's chip. Ooh. Oh, it's cloak.
Yeah, it's cloak. It doesn't. Yeah. So it's just pure damage right now, unfortunately.
Psychic noise.
Free
Oh
Fire
no.
Blast? Nah, lame.
Why the fuck doesn't Ferrothorn learn Rapid Spin?
It looks like it
I've
would.
always thought that. That's
He looks like
facts.
he
That's
looks like he
facts.
should learn Rapid Spin, bro.
Surely the Gyro Ball of Death comes through.
Dude, Golem had Rapid Spin in Gen 2, but they took it from him.
Free my
Has to be
boy.
fake news.
No, it
Wait,
did
he
have
kept
it
saying
in
that
He's
thing, right?
turned
Stadium? I think it was Stadium.
Wait, but in that case, it should give it back to it then, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they
I
never
don't
gave
know,
it
I
back.
Free
Because
my
you
boy
couldn't
Golem.
transfer the mons out of the fucking game where the Rapid Spin was legal.
Wait, but those games are coming back on Switch too, so maybe.
So
they'll get
maybe
it.
Golem gets it back?
Yeah.
Golem with a niche?
Because I
Just
I
for it
assume
to
they
still
have
be
to-
shit.
just
Me
to
when
be
I need a
completely
spinner and all that's left is Golem, or what?
Hey, you spam, get the
Obviously,
speed boost on the hazard setter, and then click explosion or some shit. That's all.
Yeah,
do.
honestly, I've dragged. As long as you get it to Alone and Golem, Alone and Golem getting it might actually be quite good
Sludge wave.
because you can get galvanized and boost it up as well.
That's
This
pretty
game right
real,
here-
actually.
This Gengar just does not. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Yo, shut up. Keep my wife's name out your goddamn mouth.
You're fucking a
Mon's
Gengar?
fraudulent, I fear.
Yes.
Furry.
Anyways.
Does Soda, Taco, Cry, Ben? I can't remember who else you'll fucking know about this.
You can add
Damn, you're-
Jakoto to that list, by the way.
Damn, you're fucking the
Dakota,
whole
yeah,
team.
sorry,
Oh,
Dakota.
damn.
Fucking the whole fucking team. That's for the.
Listen,
Wasn't-
Emilio is our favorite man slut.
Man,
I'm proud
slut.
of him.
Can we confirm if Jakota's over 18 or what?
No, I'm over it.
Jakoto's older than me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
older than.
Dakota's older than
Really?
me, like I made sure.
I think
that joke.
Jakoto's like a year older than me. Jakoto, how old are you? 21? Yeah.
The
20
03
what
is
do you-
like, and my name
Yeah.
is like the year I was born. Yeah.
I know. We know
Also,
this.
Martin
I think
brought
we figured this out
double
a while
favorite
ago.
coat, which is cool. Martin
while
bought
ago,
double
yeah.
favorite coat, which is quite cool.
Dakota,
Not
drop
bad with
your social security number. Let me verify that.
Let me just pull it up for you. Give me this after this recording. I got you.
Now drop it in the recording. Give it to everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, drop it in there.
Oh,
We need
So I've
multiple
got
Jakotos in the
I've
world.
got Jakarta's social security number here. 12 15 1404 2025.
That's a fake one. I know because it has no 69 in it.
I missed off the
Mm.
69 at the end, not to dox him, Callum. God damn it.
Dang.
Lava plume. Burn.
Burn, leech
And the problem is though, Colossal basically hardballs everything at this point.
Yep.
So Callum, so basically this is
Yeah.
basically a slow, tedious
Oh.
death for Aaron unless Martin fucks
Does it
up.
not have gyro? Does it not have gyro?
No, it does not have.
Yeah, but
gyro.
Colossal's faster.
Oh, it does faster. Yeah, I was about to say.
Wait, but I don't think it has gyro though. Because why wouldn't he have clicked it earlier? He had a
Honestly,
chance to click it
the
earlier.
only thing I will
Something
say
else.
is I feel like if you're going to bring Colossal with the set you brought it with, Terra Grass is probably better overall.
No, why would you be Terra Grass
Most
into a
of the
Lopunny? Terra Fairy is perfect.
I meant for the Gouging Fire, to be fair. Because it's Flash Fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even for the Gouging Fire, why would Fairy not
Fairy-
be good?
yeah.
Flash fire. It's still. Yeah.
You are immune to
I
the Fairy and the
prefer-
Fire moves. Like the Dragon and the Fire moves. Like, huh?
They bring Earthquake most of the time. I think
I
Earthquake's
think
better
for
in
the
13
earthquake
than
coverage,
Dragon coverage.
a fairy isn't bad though. Like I don't.
Yeah, I don't think Fairy's better. I just think Grass is better, personally.
I mean, Fairy
I think
is
Fairy
better
gives
than
you an
Dragon
immunity.
move.
though.
multiple mons. Like, Grass is only good for the Gouging Fire specifically.
Fairy gives you an immunity to like a set immunity. Like they cannot use one move. You can always switch in onto that move.
And here we
Yeah,
see
I
the
guess.
issue.
I
It says
prefer
only
to
fire
Earthquake,
moves.
so-
Yeah, just skip to the end. He's gonna lose.
Yeah, just skip to the end.
Yeah, this is over. Like,
Lopunny does no co.
Man, I can't believe Aaron is still bad.
Aaron is washed. I fear. I'm kidding. That's my teammate. I'm trolling. We're gonna win.
What
this,
teammate?
Smogon.
They're
doing
what?
a
They're playing a
Smogon,
Smogon tour. Smogon draft.
Ghosting
Yeah.
Draft League? The Ghosting tournament?
Yeah, we're doing that.
Aaron,
Oh
did you
yeah,
hear that? Jared
I'm
called you
playing that
washed.
too.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, but I got some actual
like-
good teammates on my team.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I know. Low-key that's low-key what he was saying. That's not what he said. That's what I heard.
I'm on
That
Callum's
is-
team. Don't worry.
Oh, we're good then. Just
Fuck you dickhead.
Fucking,
Boy, disrespect
fucking
is
Swallow's about to be brought to every battle.
Swallow out every game. Let's go.
No,
right, listen, you not
we have a good team though. It's me, Aaron, Ray, and Taco. We have a good team.
And where's the
Ray
good
and Aaron
one?
are gonna carry.
Where's
Ray
the
and
good
Aaron are
player?
gonna carry.
That's the good one. Whoa.
Where's the
Bro.
good player?
Two of the players on our team are previous champions of last season. Ray's just like retired for the season or something, I guess.
Nah, he just forgot
He said,
the
"Who's
app.
the good?"
No, yeah, he forgot to add. That's what I'm saying. Like, fake retired.
He said,
Yeah.
"Who's
That's
the
good.
good player?"
That's crazy.
No, he listed himself, Aaron, and Taco.
Yes. and Ray. Our team is
And
good.
Ray.
Your heyday. This is it's giving Ray.
Yeah, Ray might be like decent. The rest of you know.
Ray's pretty good.
Taco's better than Ray. IMO.
Yeah, Taco is really
UMO?
good nowadays.
Yeah, Taco has become like a hooper. For real.
Taco's like
Yeah.
He's basically
Even,
like the. Have you heard this player called Callum? Callum, like he's basically the Callum nowadays.
There is no fucking way you let that fucking piece of shit replace me. No way.
I like how he's
brutal.
just
I know
like,
you-
I know you want to call him a fucking Mexican so bad right now. I know you do.
I have expressed no such thoughts.
I can
Well,
hear
well,
it in your
technically-
voice.
Technically, wouldn't be
For
wrong.
real.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be wrong. I wouldn't even call him a Mexican. I'd call him an illegal
Call him a
immigrant.
bean. Oh, bean. Oh, yeah, that's
I
it.
mean,
Damn,
I
was
that
gonna
too,
pull out the beaner too. but-
Dude, you
Yeah.
cannot say the B word. Oh
You
fuck!
guys-
The wall.
What are you?
We're gonna get.
I would like to
why-
say that I do not support any of the things being said in the last 5 minutes of this conversation.
Wait,
Dude, this video is
what's
about
the
to get
problem with-
taken down again just because of Emilio and Dakota.
Bro, surely that's not
Callum.
actually like is that actually
No,
considered a
that
slur?
that only happened because it was in the first few. The last time when I said what I said, it only happened because it was in the first few seconds of the video. Now we have some like it's been a little bit in the video. I think it'll be fine.
Term is recognized as one of the most it's,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was a slur. Like, don't get me wrong. But
If
I
this
didn't
video
know how
gets
bad
taken
it
down,
was.
I'm blaming. I'm
I
sending
knew
the
it was
fucking.
a slur.
I'm sending it to one of you, and you guys have to edit it out.
Like, I didn't
Yeah.
know what tier. I didn't know what tier of slur it was.
But-
Like, you know, like there's.
By
like,
the way, me and
Oh,
Terabyte have
there's
just
a
gone
tier.
silent. We're just leaving you guys to
Like-
this. We're not getting involved.
Racial
like, I
slur
guess it's-
tier list.
You're gonna
I
do
guess
it. You're gonna leave it to the Latinos, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Yes.
That's what's the problem with me?
There's
You
a
know
joke
what?
about British people here, but I'm
Sis.
not going to say it.
If
Anyway,
they demonetize us,
the next
for
game
saying it-
is Nut versus Strike Him Down.
Zeb
Oh my
striking down.
god, I love Pokemon.
Zeb
Zeb.
loves these based
cool.
on
Gotta
their
catch 'em all.
belong.
Gotta catch them all, baby.
Gotta catch 'em all,
Comment-
Pokemon.
Comment
Zeb just
section,
likes monsters that
Leave
have
your
multiple
favorite
uses.
Pokemon from the Pokemon anime. Leave your favorite. Tell us your favorite Pokemon from the
Totodile.
Pokemon specific.
No, that's
And
like the
then
worst
after
one.
that-
Anime?
Yo, Gibbo was
Totodile
way
fact.
better than Totodile.
No.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
hustle,
Factor?
hustle, blunder policy. Never mind. I
And
would
it's
have
all-
preferred that if you just stayed in. Well, actually, no, 'cause you just
So
died
this guy
to
just
Tinglu.
went hustle,
It does like 12 damage.
hustle with blunder policy just to immediately not use it. Yikes.
I mean, if
That's-
he's
I mean,
scarf,
to be
if he's
fair,
scarf, he gets a better effect. No.
and to be fair as well,
Ooh,
the
great.
only thing I'll say is it died to Tinglu. I don't think it one-shot Tinglu. I think it had to hit twice to kill Tinglu.
Yeah, I
No,
think so, too.
that thing definitely doesn't one-shot Tinglu.
Might need to calc
Goodbye.
that to double check. Dead.
Damn.
Just for you or male
DPS
Bile.
lowest. Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Now I have my knee clip.
No, Ferdinand, no. Don't get burned.
By the
Zeb
way,
loves,
do we have 3 or 4 Wooper games? Because I remember the Pate Wooper game being utterly dreadful.
We have 3 currently. We can't pick out a 4.
Probably
Bro,
three.
somehow he
we should
topped
probably have
last
a
week,
real
bro. I
game.
don't understand it.
We should have a
last week,
real
huh?
Wooper game. I'm not gonna lie. As
should
well
have
as the
a-
Pate game.
We should have an off-season free-for-all tournament, random tournament. I don't know why I just
That's-
randomly thought
But
of
where we all just be
No,
for Pate.
that'd be no, that'd be a fucking a nightmare to
the
schedule.
scheduling nightmare. Yeah, that's true.
Oh shit. Blastoise is set up.
Weak ass Aquajet.
Aquajet.
Natural gift.
Yo!
Mm.
I'd been cool if it had more HP though.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
What type does it? Yeah. What
But I'm
type
so
does it
sad.
turn into from natural gift?
Grass.
there?
I mean, it depends on the berry.
No,
Oh,
it has to
okay.
be grass.
Probably. I mean, it was on a road. It was super effective on a road and wash. So
Yeah, so it'd be grass.
Brenda.
Like I know natural gifts
Like
because I
Willow.
brought it in the final thanks to the advice of a very great prepper named Callum.
This poor Tito.
Alright,
And it's
Space
Gold
Cobra
Town.
on top of
What's
it.
going on? I just heard my name.
Oh, I
Roy
was
was
waiting
worried
is
for
praising
Golden.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Roy.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Up and down the shaft he went.
Up and down the
Dude,
shaft
what
is
has
wild.
this episode turned into?
Up and down the shaft is wild.
Sorry.
I told you, there's too many people here. It's overstimulating, brother. It's changing all of us.
No. It was just like such a layup. That I just.
Dude, I cannot have, we cannot have Emilio and Jacoda in the same call. Shit turns fucking drastic here.
Sounds kind of racist.
This is,
That is racist.
that
He says
has
that
to be
because we're
racist.
both Latino.
That is a bit
Is that
racist.
because we're both
coded.
Latino?
No,
Come-
Emilio, you are more chill with Taco in the call than with Jacoda in the call.
That's
Taco's
actually
never on call.
probably- that has to be impossible. I'm not gonna lie.
That's only because
Taco
Taco's
is-
never on call.
No, he's actually right actually
Ha-
as well. That's the worst part. He's actually right.
Anyways, oh my god, it's a 1v2. I wonder who's gonna win this. It's a
Full HP
Mega
Diancie
Diancie
or
versus Diancie.
Valiant.
Oh baby.
And this is the advantage of not having to mega turn when you bring something out because the Mega Diancie dies. Regular
If he-
Diancie lives.
If he sacks
Yeah,
his 1
it's
HP,
both,
or if he saves his 1 HP Tyranitar, sacks the Val, and then gets sand up for Excadrill for 5 turns, he probably wins the game. But
Yeah.
Where's the extra set? I don't know if it was Mold.
Oh, wait,
was it
yeah.
Mold Breaker? Did we see Mold
I
Breaker?
feared
off?
that he cooked.
I mean, it's probably
Oh,
Sand's
there's
screen now.
Sandforce.
Yeah, we did not see
Yeah,
Mold Breaker,
whatever
so
shit.
it is probably Sans Rush.
Oh, so what? Yeah, you're right. That's probably a better play actually, to be honest. So I don't think they had any priority that wins in the game.
Is it Sand Rush or is it Sand Force? No,
Why
that's
the
something
I
fuck would it
presume
be
it's Sand
Sandforce?
Rush.
for the damage.
Damage.
I tried that once, it didn't work. My Excadrill just died.
Sandforce is so ass, bro. For extra jet, so shit. I
Yeah,
tried the one
Sandforce
super
only
shits and gigs. Nah, that's not it.
Sand Rush only really
Sand-
works. Sandforce only really works on Mega Garchomp.
Even then, it's kind of buns.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
it's so
it's
it's so
buns,
ass.
Sandforce in
I'd
general is just
prefer
buns.
another, but-
Anyways.
It's such a fun ability, yeah.
Uh,
I still don't know how I got that to a kill leader in the league once.
Zeb played it down well with keeping the Diancie on high HP for the
I
end
thought
game.
Zeb lost this week. Never mind. W win out of Zeb. Needed that win.
He's having a lot of close games this season, to be fair.
Yeah.
Outside of I think week 1.
Maybe
My goat fell off.
maybe-
My goat washed.
maybe-
Oh
maybe
god!
it's John.
Ugh. Ah!
Emilio.
Oh, this game is so
Oh, it's
cinema.
Probably watching
yeah.
this.
This is
Time for
this
you
is
to
this
lock
is
in,
time to
Emilio.
mock.
I'm watching this game.
It's time to mock. It's time to mock Emilio. Emilio, please explain your prep for this week.
I did it 15 minutes. Game.
Okay, speed.
Oh, actually,
speed
it's pretty
build.
good prep though for 15 minutes before the game. To be honest, I don't think you did.
Actually,
I
it
think
might
there's
have been.
only one
It might
thing
have
that was
been.
a
It might have
high
been.
score,
It might. No, I may have. It may have been like an hour before the game, but I did it in 15 minutes, so I could. What's it called? So I can get it out of the way.
I mean, to be honest, I thought your prep here was pretty good, and the only thing that was a mistake was a hindsight 2020 thing, which depends on a certain on set.
Yeah, but
I mean, we'll
I don't-
see.
I
like,
think-
we can already
it
see
comes down.
an issue for Emilio. The Great Tusk switch in his Yuxi.
That's fine.
That's a pretty good
It's not a
switch.
problem. It's a pretty good
Yeah, that's
switching.
pretty good
fucking
switching, to be
switching.
honest.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good
It's a
switching,
great
Kyle.
switching. It's a great switching.
And
Yeah, but
also, they do have a
Let's see how
road to heat
Emilio
there.
uses that switch in.
All right, we're on about skill here. We're on about switching. Chunky
different.
boy.
I love
Oh,
the
they gave him a
Sprite
Sprite,
clouds there,
nice.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
like to say we're the wrong way around because we need to see the chunky boy's face.
Exactly.
It's so much better from the other POV.
Yeah, sorry, Emilio.
It's actually
Word they
adorable.
are.
Ooh.
Even
though,
what the fuck?
They gave Slyklazar the 3D animation. That shit is so ugly from the back.
Kind of agree.
Wait, why are we talking about giving Cyclozar back shots?
I don't
Yes,
think
I-
I,
I-
don't think anyone
What's
said that.
talking about that?
Can we
I just
confirm
need that.
Cyclozar over the age of 18?
Yeah, can you guys do that?
Anyone? Anyone?
I'll be complaining to the
It's over.
Spogon authorities and getting you guys banned from the ghosting tournament.
Isn't level like associated with age?
No, it's not.
So depends on the level.
They're separate things.
I mean, surely it is though.
No, it's
like-
separate things.
No, no,
It was
What-
explained like that
what-
in the anime as well.
I send out my fucking Magikarp, he wins a battle, and he just gains a year of his life. Like, he gets closer to death.
No,
What?
I'm not. But
so
like,
funny.
like puberty is completely different in Mons. Then let's not do this. Just
Why the
keep
fuck are
watching.
we?
Yeah, I don't know how we got here. It's all because Callum said
Dude,
someone wants
this
to get
shit
back up
is
to second.
chaotic. What
He's-
what the hell?
I mean, this
Callum
is
is
the only
projecting
reason to
onto
watch your
us,
shitty podcast.
and
Oh,
Thanks,
wow,
Real.
cheers. Thanks, Callum.
Real God. We
shitty
work
podcast
hard,
that you
God
created.
damn it.
So
Watch the
I will
liquid
say
voice hyper
this.
voice here. Watch this liquid voice hyper
Yeah.
voice. I didn't have it. Anyways, but it's fine.
This is honestly bringing sub with Sylveon into Liquid Voice Primarina potentially feels like a weird prep move.
I mistaked here, by the way. I Wicked Blood 100% should CC'd it killed. I knew this was a
Yeah,
switch in.
he killed the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Misplayed by me.
It will matter later.
And it probably cost you then. Yeah.
It will matter later. It'll 100% matter later. A U-turn. This is where I find out it's Rocky Helmet. I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. The only reason my Yuxi ended up getting as chipped as it did because of fucking Whirlwind, and I didn't bring boots on it, so.
And now you let it get toxic as well.
No, because I had to yawn it.
I
I had to force it out. I was
Yeah,
Rocky
you
on
had
it.
No, I
to
agree.
force it, yeah.
Fair. No, I
I
think
had to
Rocky Helmet makes sense in this matchup.
Damn, you can't get a roll to save your life.
I really can't.
Actually, it's kind of
And then-
beneficial. It was kind of beneficial.
No, it's kind of, yeah. Another thing I shouldn't have gone Urshi. I should have just went Scizor there, but happens.
To get the free mega up.
Yeah.
So your
chip on
Yuxi is
Yuxi.
very chipped down here. By the way.
I got really unlucky with the with the Whirlwind spins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got unlucky as shit with the whirlwinds.
You know, knock off that.
Oh,
Rocky
by the way,
helmet.
guys, this battle did take an hour in real time as well, but it wasn't just on Emilio. It was also on Embit's and internet playing up as well.
No, yeah, it was both. But...
How's your internet too
They
shit
both
to play
did fine.
Mount?
The chunk.
Do yawn spam.
The
You
yawn
look so
spam was
sad.
viable
Emilio-
as shit here, though.
Emilio's strategy is basically put everyone to sleep, and I mean by how long he takes on turns, not by pressing yawn.
Dude, just spamming yawn to get something.
This
to
is
fall
honest.
asleep.
This is honestly.
No, I get the Rocky.
this is
No, I
honest-
get the Stealth Rock chip on Skarmory. It helps a lot, actually.
No, actually, I don't hate this play. Yeah, it's actually quite good.
Rip Yuxi.
Another fucking roll into Yuxi, bro.
I don't
and
know
now
if
it's
it's
fucking
yeah.
dead. Now I
t-
can't
so
use it at all for
steady
fucking
what?
Tusk. Damn near.
Yeah.
He actually got it into Yuxi like 80% of the whirlwinds.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
thankfully the Skarm does end up falling asleep. So
But doesn't
I
Yuxi
don't-
not
it's quite
recover?
helpful.
Or not? Does he not get recover? I mean,
This
sure,
was
he
a
could
nice
have killed it by
prediction.
now.
it's fine, but
That
I knew
still
it
did
wasn't
nothing
like.
though.
Yeah.
No, you should have done
And
the
it's taunt.
Mega Scissor Classic and just click SD.
Taunt was a good bring by them.
But also by getting up Toxic Spikes is like fuck this whole strat of spamming on.
Yes, this is true.
Well,
But to be fair,
Skarmory is already asleep, and so I didn't need it anymore. I didn't.
You clicked the T-spec before Skarm
Yeah.
fell
Over.
asleep, my dude.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
he
but
was
Skarm doesn't get affected, and that's like the thing, you know. You can force it
isn't
out.
clicking-
I think
Wait,
he-
if he let somebody fall asleep with Yawn, doesn't he just win the game?
You could if you
Like by
want.
Wait,
default?
Oh, but
happened.
you're not SD. Okay, cool.
yeah. Okay, that means he doesn't have Stone Edge. Big mess.
It was
Old
asleep.
Switch, I assume. Oh, defog, yeah.
It was a joke, Emilio.
Funny joke.
Thank you. I thought it was.
Hilarious.
My mum
LOL.
laughed too.
Laugh out loud.
Why did I look away from the screen to
Yeah.
watch a bit of the regional live stream and only one mon is dead?
The Emilio effect.
Emilio
It
effect.
wasn't even. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Embiid was taking some time on these turns, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, they were both
Yeah,
taking.
but
It was a
shit out
close
of him.
game, so it's kind of
But they-
valid that they're both
He
thinking.
he
a lot.
also did have internet issues. To be fair,
Yeah, he did
okay.
as well.
Honestly, the fact you get close combat kept your Urshifu alive there as
Here's
well.
your real live, yeah.
No shit.
I have one more swing with the whatchamacalled.
But it doesn't matter though, because it's not like it's.
And
gonna
I'm not worried about
Yeah.
this at all.
Yeah.
I need a
Yeah.
U-turn here.
Bang.
Pause a second. Can we just hover over Shivy's moveset a second? I want to see something. Okay, that's fine.
Starting to
That's
lie
fine.
for
Okay.
it.
I thought so. I thought so. I
Yeah.
thought so. That's fine. Carry on.
You
Ivy
this
Cudzel,
die,
yeah, I
man.
need this to
That's
die.
Azor.
Going to Sizz.
Bullet. Could you have clicked Roost in hindsight? Yeah,
And
probably.
it comes down to this.
Boom.
One
The
HP.
50-50 roll.
1%.
That's
It's a
so
50-50
good.
roll.
And now it is
Carrying
over
Sucker
because the
Punch.
remaining move on Urshifu is stuck. Oh wait, never mind. It was Poison Jab, which is
It was
fair enough,
Poison
honestly. To be honest, you were Trailblaze. It made sense. But everyone was like, to be honest, I did put in the chat, don't take 5 minutes, Emilio. Because I thought, I was there like, as soon as you tank for a few seconds, like, he surely doesn't have Sucker Punch again and is tanking.
That's so tragic.
Honestly, I think it's just a hindsight 2020 thing. I don't think there was anything wrong with the sets you bought. I think you played mostly okay, minus the Uxie chip. It was a close game. Another
the
day
Uxie
you
chip
win.
was like
You had bad rolls in that regard. And then bad roll in the end with the sizzle, because I'm pretty certain that was a double roll.
yeah,
Yeah.
50-50 roll.
So
That's my call.
Emilio,
But it was a
Sabalos
super
on a roll.
it was a super fun game though. Like shouts out Embiid. That was fire.
Embiid's really good.
That was close down to the wire, poetic as
Aside
shit.
from you
What I
two,
really
like,
wanted to
literally
happen.
getting banished to the Shadow Realm.
What I really wanted to happen was I wanted to be Urshifu and Great Tusk at the end because Urshifu always killed with CC, and I wanted to kill him, and then Urshifu would have died to Life Orb. Then there would have been no Mons on the field. It would have been poetic.
If you had Sucker
Yeah.
Punch, that would have happened.
But I didn't.
I
So
Yeah. On to the rest of the games that happened. Fluvi versus Swaggery hasn't happened yet. That game was extended. Considering Mons of the Week in Cloudfire, they are subject to change. But for the rest of the games, we had King Kryptonate versus Fury. 6 kills Mega Gyarados pretty much explains the whole game.
Yeah, that shit.
No, actually, it doesn't just explain the whole game, because if I'm being very honest, there was I think it was a double miss, and then just a double miss and a crit. I think that basically caused it to sweep.
Yeah. There was.
Also the
There
You
was
see
more
6 kills
to
on
it,
Gyarados.
definitely.
There was a Dragon Dance, and then a couple things went his way, and then boom, the whole team's dead. Yeah. Anyways.
The next game,
Sage
Spike
versus
versus Star Maiden,
Starmaiden.
gave Pate some fucking PTSD. 3 kills Whimsicott.
Guys, is bait good now?
soon work.
No.
Yeah, no, he's actually nice as shit.
No,
Another
God
one.
no, God no. You need to wait to the end. God no.
No, like, is he good at the game? I don't mean as a human being. I don't
Yeah,
think he's good.
no,
God,
yeah,
God
yeah,
no.
yeah, he's good at the game, bro. Trust. Wait until we watch the. Never.
Right, how often does he
As good
win?
at the game as Emilio is at.
I think undefeated. No wins right now, right?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Spoiler,
but he's
yeah.
just unlucky and shit. Yeah, man.
We had Order versus Zard. Zard winning pretty cleanly here. Without getting 3 kills, Superior getting 2 kills.
Zard's been playing incredible. That's my
Yeah, we
teammate.
have-
That's my goat.
Martin versus Aaron we watched. And then we had BGC versus Arrow, where it was a pretty balanced game throughout most of it, but I don't remember what caused BGC to lose at the end, but there was some type of misplay. Or
I don't
Honestly,
remember.
I think it was not keeping the crown around for longer.
Do we think Aaron wins the game if he remembers to change Terra Garganacl or Poison Heal on Gliscor?
No.
Yes, definitely. Yes,
No.
yes. Based on the going, yes.
Not even both of them, just one of the two. Probably.
Yeah, I think
just
so.
wins.
Depends
Yeah.
what Terra was in Garg.
He doesn't win with 2.
Thank you for the insight.
Anyways, guys, I think I'm about to
Aaron.
leave. I gotta go. Again.
Emilio stayed
Been
for
a
class,
great-
now he's leaving.
Pretty much.
Emilio,
Yeah.
make sure you kiss Caden on the lips tonight, okay? He did very good in regionals.
He
He
win?
did. He made top 8. No, he made top 8 though.
Yeah, he made top 8, which is pretty
Made
impressive.
top 8. He made $1,000 and like won like 3 Surging Sparks booster boxes. Like he's chilling.
Ooh, fuck. Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good. Very proud of
And
him.
he's getting
But,
he's getting that big suck from Emilio tonight.
how last night, tonight, bro,
That's
all the time. Baby.
why he's leaving. All right.
There you go.
We support our gay homies.
Anyways,
Man,
we're
I
going
really
to
want to say some shit right now, but
probably shouldn't.
yeah, you're right.
Anyways, we're on to Quagsire right now, and we have the first game is Rena versus Skitty.
This was a. Did I watch this? I don't think I watched this.
Yeah, I watched this one, I remember. I vaguely remember it.
Trick Room.
Trick Room!
This game is Delmice Legacy game.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yep. I remember watching this.
Do you think it's interesting?
Why?
I think they clicked default because they thought it was going to remove the Trick Room. I think.
Hey,
Yeah,
who the fuck was that?
I'm
Weakness
genuinely
policy.
questioning the default play. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, this might be GG.
There is
Oh,
no,
still
that's
my God.
an extreme speed Zydog. But that doesn't
Does
kill.
nothing.
That
What?
did 0.
Yeah, but the
Did nothing,
Kilowatt
that was
is
bad.
Scarf, so it is.
Where did it get the speed boost?
Flame Charge.
Flame charge.
Oh, okay.
That was an
Well,
interesting
Really?
T-wave into a mon that normally always brings Fault Absorb.
This is showing flashes of a Whooper game.
Flashes.
Defogging to remove Trick Room
I mean-
and T-waving Volt Absorb Bond.
To be honest, we don't know why they default, but yeah,
No,
they
it
just
was
like,
a hard. Come on, that's the only logical
there's-
thing. They thought it was
there's
gonna
no
remove.
reason.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
it has had
Unless
to
they
be
have
that.
that's a hurricane. That's a nasty plot hurricane.
There's a nasty hurricane.
Is a Swords Dance.
No, for reference, Callum, Penis bought nasty plot hurricane the previous week in Wooper.
On a Corviknight, I think.
On a
Wait, was it
Corviknight.
Corviknight?
It was cool for night.
I didn't even know.
It
That
didn't
motherfucker
work.
needs to be stopped, bro. This is match fixing or something. It has to be.
Oh, he brought support Mega Galliot as well. He brought teleport Will-O-Wisp. Wish.
Listen, there is not a rule against bringing bad sets.
This is, by the way, I
No,
think a
there's
little bit
not.
of a throw. Why didn't you just roost again?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
same.
Flinch.
Just air slash moments.
Flint.
It's giving me PTSD.
47 with air slash is diabolical, by the way.
Yeah, that
47 out of air slash is crazy.
that
as
might
shit.
be modest scarf to be fair.
Might be,
Yeah, but
Oh,
definitely.
Koger. Did not kill. Why not
Oh,
click
that
Ivy
was
Cudgel?
close.
Guy like me would have clicked Trailblaze there. Actually, probably
Ivy Cudgel needs to crit to kill to be fair.
I mean, yeah,
Ivy Cudgel definitely.
higher crit chance.
Yeah,
It might have been a world
wasn't-
skill power
probably
whip,
wasn't
so then you're just
roll.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a world skill power whip, and that's probably why they went for it.
I mean, Ivy Cudgel is also more accurate. You could have missed the power whip.
This is very true.
And now it's Kilowattrel versus the world.
Will he flinch?
GG's.
No, Trick Room sets finishes the game off.
Yep.
Was it?
Meloetta dies,
Dragon's an
but
interesting
in
game.
comes the Delmice.
I think if he flinches, he maybe wins.
This guy put on
Yeah,
Shadow
how we-
Claw just to guarantee not missing.
By the way,
That's
Skip took off Trick
Hey,
Room
gets-
2 minutes before the game.
But what was the
Trick
slow
Room.
king gonna do? On who was I gonna come in? And reverse the Trick
It's an
Room?
interesting question.
Napoleon.
Unless it's
Napoleon?
literally unless it's no item Slow King to
Glass.
counter Dalmise Poltergeist.
How is no item
And
slow
even
can
then they do
countering
break
Delmice
strike
if Delmice is a grass type?
Well, very simple. Shut up.
Delmice not having a grass move.
Exactly. Thank you, Callum.
By not carrying Power Whip. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has two ghost moves, he definitely has to have a grass move, surely.
Surely, right?
Anyways,
Oh, the
good
last
game.
one's a steel move. The last one's a steel move because it's steel
There's
worker.
Steel Anchor. Steel
And
Worker,
it's
Steel
also
Anchor.
running what other customers does it get? It's
Rapid
running
spin. It must be like
rapid
last one,
spin.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Rapid spin and trick room.
This thing gets rapid spin, right?
Yep,
It does get rapid spin.
Yeah.
Probably get skitter smack as well or something dumb.
Skitter smack.
Yeah, it looks like something that skitters, to be honest.
Anyway,
Have you not
Kilowattle
heard of
tried to pull it back,
skittering
but
anchor?
sadly did not happen for Skitty. Up next, we have Blue versus Haunt.
I recognize none of them.
They're new.
These are both.
These are two of our new
new.
players.
Yeah.
Why'd you
This-
let
this-
2 new people get in?
Because you
promote
left.
growth in our community.
Oh, damn it.
See, if you never left,
It's
we wouldn't let
okay.
any new
It's
people
okay.
in.
If once somebody becomes a four-time champion, they'll force you back, and then. That's
Fellas,
how it
I
goes.
might be done for good.
I mean, it'll probably be tackled a couple of seasons, so.
Alright, you know what? Maybe I might have to stop that.
that fire blast miss is rough.
It definitely is,
But now
yeah.
I just-
Scar would have been a lot lower.
Oh, I remember this bullshit. Oh my
Jakota hitting him with the dam.
god.
It's really what I want to see when I miss my vital move.
Dude, every time I join to watch, I always see Jakoto in there.
Yeah.
I always watch Quagsire games.
Oh my god,
That's right.
co-owner Ben in the building. What were you on that moment?
He was high.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't smoke, but I actually don't know. I think I was tired of shit, and I was like, oh my god,
Oh?
man.
Is
This is an interesting switch in. This is very weird because they're Terra Ground. Why would you switch this in?
Liquid
Also,
Ooze?
I hate clicking Draining.
Yeah.
I hate clicking Draining Kiss there as well personally because Liquid Ooze is such an obvious ability here.
It's like the only mon that runs it.
No, I forget about Liquid Ooze. Like, I just forget the ability exists.
Good ability, yeah, it's a good ability against Comfort. Just like
I do low key hate switching the tentacle in there because it's such a good counter to the
if
Confe. As long as if you're calling
they
like
had
a basically
liquid,
nothing Dracus.
Like,
they had liquid
there-
voice, psychic noise. This doesn't. None of this happens. But
And here comes a freeze.
he gets bailed out by a freeze.
But this is why, guys, Hacks is your friend.
This Comfey has been
I was-
cursed, by the way. This Comfey could have won 2
Has
games.
so many sweep potentials, yeah. And just keeps getting hoed.
Yep.
God is
exactly.
real.
I was playing a Rambats game. I was losing to a Sinistra like you always do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I went into my 30% Swalot, sack it off. And of course, they clicked Strength Sap. And then the Sinistra fucking died from like 80. She was funny as hell.
That's amazing. See, this is why Swallow is a good
Oh
Shut
my
the
mod,
fuck
God.
guys.
up.
Oh my god. No, I can't.
It can kill a Sinister from 80%.
Eruption.
Correction?
I
Exactly.
don't know why you click Pursuit there. Unless you got no other moves that can hit, but then you're just
They
sacking
thought
much
Keytron
for
was gonna
no
switch
reason.
out, probably.
Mm.
But
I
surely
guess it's
Earthquake is like a
valid.
fine play there now.
I don't think
Does
Mutt gets Earthquake. It gets
Mutt
Mud
does
Shot,
also.
but it doesn't get Earthquake.
I mean,
He gets
then
Mud
what's
Shot.
the reason to switch?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unless you're expecting a Mud Shot from a Muck with 55 special attack.
By the way, the White Arrow was probably for the Shell Smash, but it got used up for the Headlong Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
needed
can't-
to use it.
And here comes
He kind of
Torterra.
needs to stop with his third Terra, I think. Like, he brings it every week. He kind of needs to stop it.
I agree.
Yeah, and you kind of just have to fucking slot with the King Gambit. You can't let it set up for free.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll focus on the next 2 games. I will give you constructive criticism.
Oh, good. Should we do the paint game actually first then?
We still have one more
Yeah, well, I'll
quiet game,
just-
but then we can do the paid game.
Yeah, then he gives constructive criticisms for the paint game.
But yeah, is Lopunny versus Dragapult and Torterra, and as we can see, Ice Punch. Now, will the
Respects
Dragapult
Draco Bee.
kill?
It's more
Yeah.
about
Why would it not? Why would
It's
it not?
Dragapult.
Dragapult.
it's
It,
more about
it's
just
Scarf. It's either Scarf or Specs Dragapult. I think it's Specs
I'll
based on
just
how it was
respect
played.
specs.
because it switched on the Primarina on 2% HP, so it's definitely choiced.
But
Yeah,
the question is he gonna hit his Draco or?
Yeah, the question was hitting.
Unfortunately, we're looking at blue, not Ben, so it's not even debate.
Hey, yo, come on, man.
Sorry, that's mean.
Okay.
Now Roy calls me a hater, and then he hates on Ben like 24/7.
Yes.
I am not hating on Ben. I'm hating on Ben's luck.
I
Ben
actually don't even
deserves
think
better
Ben
luck.
has. I don't even think Ben has the worst luck anymore. I'm being
Oh no, I think Allison actually has. Allison / Sack has worse luck than Ben nowadays.
Who's
I
Allison?
think
Sack.
No, nobody knows.
Zach,
No.
he?
Yeah.
He changed his name
Zaxi
to Allison
is
in the
now
server.
Allison.
He's got the
Right.
current
Damn,
kill
you guys are
leader.
exposing his name and shit. He probably changed it for a reason. Damn, bro, come on, man.
I mean, I still call him Sack, so
Yeah, we still call him.
He hasn't said it
We still
much.
call him Zach, and they don't seem to care.
Oh, also, by the way,
Why are we watching?
by the way,
this?
Sack has got the kill leader at the minute in a Alolan Sandslash with 12
Sorry.
kills. in
We are
3
watching
games.
this
Yeah.
because it was kind of close.
Yeah, sure.
I
I
could
mean,
watch my game. That shit was.
it went down to a 2-0, okay?
I'm fine watching this. Well, this is one of those fake 2-0s, in my opinion.
This pissed me off. Why did he just sack the roaring moon?
Yeah, I
Surely
don't
it had
know.
more value.
It didn't make sense.
Small as it plays, this game was different.
Because you could always just go into
With
Spectrier
respect.
and then
I like the Rocky Helmet bring, by the way, on the Tingly. Why did you taunt? That doesn't make sense.
no
to me.
hazards. No.
Yeah, but I don't think they're ever going to taunt in face of a. If anything, the only thing they'll do is Whirlwind maybe in case you sub, but
I believe it's so
probably-
ass. I'm so like it's just annoying as shit, but God, it sucks.
By the way, we have seen this is the first Smoliv game we've seen this season. For anybody who has not noticed, Smoliv's nickname theme revolves around me for some reason.
He got first.
because to be fair, you literally made an emoji of it, you an Annihilate drop kicking a Smoliv,
But they didn't know that.
That's he.
but
Honestly-
you also threw a Smoliv out of the window twice on video.
Okay.
If I have a question, if I get kill leader next season with like Gator, can I get a drop kicking emote of an Arboliva? Can we just,
Honestly,
do
if you
the
give
whole-
Sully
can we just
$5,
do
he'll
the
probably
whole-
get it done for you.
Can we just do the whole line? $75 is crazy.
I like my child. Can we not bully my child?
Not $75, $5.
Yeah, $5.
They only
not
charge you
$75.
$5?
Jesus.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
charging
that-
5 for
yeah.
emotes.
Oh,
Who?
wow.
Sully.
The
He's got an
artist?
artist, basically.
Oh,
No, but it's the artist that we used as well, right? That's what
Yeah.
they said earlier, I think.
Smoliv trying for ancient power
It's the
here.
one it's the one that basically I gave Sully $5 to basically make the pay mirror coat emoji.
Exactly.
It was I was just like, yeah, this is too
Flynn.
funny. We have to do it.
God, we need an enamorous emoji with weakness policy or something.
Oh, we
Conjure
do.
Oh no.
Damn, that's.
Yeah, but
we need that.
honestly, the reason why we don't rock Rose still about that is because Rose actually stopped basically like getting angry over it, and just kind of laughed about it. Whereas Pate is still throwing tantrums over the mirror coat thing to this day.
And here's the
Ooh.
weakness policy. It still
Also,
doesn't
by the
kill,
way,
though.
I have
We
to
can-
respect the
come on.
hustle on Smoliv, by the way, of clicking Ancient Power as well several times, just trying to get the boost.
By the way, crit did matter here for because
Yeah,
it
sure
did 37 previously.
This
there
is what happens
was
when you
something
try
in
and
the
push
back
it up
that
with
was
hacks.
gonna outspeed unless Smoliv got the ancient power boost on the next turn, but
thank God ended all. That happened to me.
if you get ancient power boosted,
Yeah.
To be fair, I managed
Weakness
I
policy,
managed, to,
ancient power.
I managed to get Ancient Power boost twice on a Yam Mega in like another league recently.
Why is Terra
Bro,
playing for Petra?
why does Roy why is Roy like experience everything? Like he sounds like a war veteran.
I'm fucking
mirror
old.
code done right.
Miracle! That's how you use it, Pate.
But yeah,
Oh, he got like 2 kills with Arboliva.
there's still a Sneasler though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's over.
I
don't know what
remember this.
the
It just starts protect stalling him. Just gonna stall him out of
what-
Dire Claw.
What
Trust.
What does tactic take? Yeah, I'll try clip.
The
How much reason does
24
Dire
double
Claw have?
protect.
Honestly, if he gets like 16 of them in a row, it's honestly just worth forfeiting and just letting him win.
Honestly, if
I-
someone got 50 protects on me in a row, I just quit. I'd be like, do you know what? You deserve it.
Oh, that's a
The
good
game
strategy.
wants me to lose.
I think if he wasn't fishing so much for Ration Power, he probably would have maybe won.
I think Smoliv is half trolling this season, to be fair.
Half? That's generous.
Half. I think half trolling.
Anyways,
That's
let's get to
crazy.
the other games. I lost to Cry. Greninja has 5 kills. All
Why didn't we
because
watch that?
I mean we can
I
still
didn't watch
watch
that.
it
So
at
let's-
the end if you guys wanna.
So let's just pause this. So Cry has been ducking Ben for ages and ages and ages, and then Ben comes up to him and gets his ass beat.
Yeah, Cry.
Well, he wasn't
This is
ducking,
Cry's
just-
first win versus me, so kind of sad that it happened under those circumstances, but he still won, so congrats to him.
Congratulations. I'm not gonna take away anything from you. You cooked them. Good
Yeah, he
shit.
played well. And Ben misprepped as well. He brought Earth
you
Power instead of
scared- you-
Earthquake.
Yeah, you scared them into Earth Power instead of Earthquake. He was literally shaking while he was typing in that stuff.
I just expertly played around the Earth Powered on fan and shut it down.
Which is real.
Yeah, sadly it was Earth Power instead of Earthquake.
I lost again.
Yeah, Roy lost again. 5 kills, Mega
Diancie.
ANC.
Honestly, I didn't. Honestly, I could have probably potentially still won this if I didn't click Thunderclap stupidly on like when I got -4 Raging Bolt and just clicked.
Well,
You also
Bolt
missed
switch,
every
because I would have
50-50.
then basically gone into Celestia straight away on the first card. Yeah, that too, but that doesn't matter. That didn't really matter. What actually mattered most
I mean,
was like if I fault switch that
but you
turn,
win.
live. No, I live on Celesteela. 1+1 Carmine did Mega Diancie, and I kill it with
No,
Heavy
no,
Slam, obviously.
No, I know. I'm saying like, if you win like 2 more of the 50-50s, you're probably like already just gonna win the game, and like none of that shit matters.
Yeah,
because-
those 50. Honestly, though, I think the bigger mistake was that because that's something that was much more in my control, and that was just such an obvious play, and I fucked it up. So that's what I think was the biggest loss because I still
They
had a
played good
chance
around
then at that point.
Yeah, they play good with
I
the
think I played
switching and
alright.
calling out the start.
Yeah.
Blue is just good. It's not like you played. bad.
Honestly, the annoying part is if I could just have gotten a little bit more chip on the Tapu Fini was a fucking menace. Tapu Fini was actually the main MVP. I know Mega Diancie got 5 kills, but Tapu Fini was the MVP here because it was putting me in. Honestly, if it actually hit more Nature's Madnesses, I'd have fucking been in a much worse position. That thing was a fucking pain, and trying to get it into range of Solar Beam was a problem.
It just lives everything, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, in hindsight, the set I brought, I should have brought Fire Blast instead of Weather Ball or Flamethrower.
Motherfucker,
But
that fucking
hindsight's
Sabatini was
2020.
eating my fucking flower tricks from Yaskarada. Like it was
Also, I should have brought Scarf Great Tusk as well, but I didn't bring it because I was scared. Because I wanted something for Urshifu, and they didn't even fucking bring Urshifu.
Yeah, the other 2
But we
games up there we watched already. Then we had Hamburger versus Harry, where Harry tried to set up again on Hamburger a lot, and Hamburger did not let that happen.
Hammer was just like, no,
Yeah.
no, every time, just like, no.
Yeah.
Terrible. What happened in your game?
Generational last, that's what happened.
Understandable.
But he brought a wildly different team than what I imagined, so it's fair enough, you know. I just play bad into it, I think.
Did you bring ISQ again? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It was sub belly drum reversals and headbutt, and it was actually probably gonna do something if I got that off. But he brought like every special attacker he had, like not a single physical attacker. So I never got to break my face
on that team.
Yeah.
Did bring Annihilate. They were scared of it. They were ready. Also, you had a 50-50 with Alec and Sam, which makes I get your play, to be honest.
It didn't change anything, but it's like whatever.
You get a kill if you get right.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever tell you they have a really good voice?
Huh?
Did anyone ever tell you that you have a really good voice?
I get called a retard on online games all the time.
Did anyone tell you that you have a very good voice?
No.
That's such a
Yeah,
crazy
sounds about right.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. Don't worry about it.
And there goes Callum.
And he laughed. No, he's actually a bully. Nah, man.
That was kind of rude. Oh, he
No,
left
you
just
hear it all the
before
time on online
game.
games.
We watched Blue vs Hunt, and Jakoto's game should
Yeah.
be explained in a single word: Nihiligo.
Yeah, nearly go.
Yeah.
They did not have an answer for Neoligo.
They didn't bring
It's
one.
it's really just they didn't have. Well, they
That's what I mean.
no. Well, there's Sinistra, but I got screens up on Rotom, and then I got like 1 kill, and then everything just dies in 1 hit after that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Jakoto, I don't think Jakoto even played that amazingly well. Just Jakoto had an answer and won like on the spot. It's because Will didn't bring a single answer to No Lego, and Jakoto just
Crazy.
played to his win card and was able to coast.
I literally
That's
scripted
what he
the
meant
whole
as a
game.
diss, by the way, Jakoto. Yeah,
I
that was what he meant as a
scripted the
diss.
whole
You
game.
didn't even have to. He didn't bring the right answer for him on, and then
His only
tried
answer
to
was
use
Mega
it for damage.
Mobile, but
He
even
just
then,
didn't
if I
bring
get screens
anything.
up-
That beats it at +1. Like
He doesn't have.
it
He
gets
doesn't have
+1 and
anything
kills
that-
everything.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that can beat it.
A,
How special attack boost
AV
too, so-
Necrozma could have done it. There was no AV Necrozma.
Maybe it was. No, I don't think it would have lived, because I got it down to 65, and then
I mean,
Meteor
AV
Beam just
Necrozma,
killed regardless.
if you're not at +1, probably still lives. 2 maybe?
No, but I use Meteor Beam on it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying,
mean,
like-
yeah.
Anyways, I was special attack boost anyway, so once I kill something, like I just kept boosting, and because
Yeah.
there was nothing fast on his team, yeah, whatever. It's
Now we
fine.
move on to Whooper, and the first game we have is Gamer Not Found versus Metasus. This time, no Relicanth.
Yeah. Give up on your dreams. Switch up the team. Blow it up.
He's not gonna blow up the stall core.
Fake ass talk.
Is he playing stall?
Yes.
Yeah, he's playing still until Relic can
Hey!
come in and get kills.
That is the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
It hasn't worked yet. Relicanth
Yeah, it
has 0
worked.
kills.
No, it's
Well,
got 1
Switch
kill, I
is good, you know?
think. To be
I can
fair, I
double
think he's
check.
got like
No,
1
I
less
don't-
kill than my
I don't
Mewtwo.
think. I actually don't think Relicanth has a kill. I'm not gonna lie. I can check.
That
Kill
was a
leaders.
Relicanth has
interesting.
0 is
stat.
0
Actually,
and
to be
2.
fair.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yo, me when I
that
have a
was an
full
interesting
lasting
stat.
Lure and I swap my Golden Go into a Darkrai? Me
Yeah,
for real?
that was kind of wild. I'm guessing they were over predicting. Like they're gonna go for Focus Blast, thinking I go for Tinglu, so I'll go Denga to call the Focus Blast. And they were like, "No, I'm just gonna
EQ.
click Dark Pulse."
Now, Whooper players attack what's in front of you challenge. Impossible.
No. That would have been a read. That's why I said EQ.
That's just a yeah, that's just a general like.
Also,
thing.
Terra Grass is very interesting into this team. Especially since there's a
Yeah,
whole
for that
ass
reason.
kilowatt roll.
With a Terra Blast Ice as well.
Bro, Terra Kilowatt was the truth, bro. Shout out Kilowatt.
Trick.
Yeah, it actually is legit.
Now we have
to
a
be fair.
choice Specs Tinglu.
Mm,
Trick with Nasty Plot as
Yeah,
well.
but watch. He's
Oh,
gonna
no,
start
why-
clicking.
Why did this motherfucker set up spikes?
He just doesn't care. He's like, I don't care. What are we gonna see a Miracle? No, because it's not pay, and this is a dark type.
28 at +4 is crazy, by the way.
Yeah, the Tinglu's is fucking insane. We're back.
Insane, dang.
And here come the
God.
Dark Pulses. More
Like,
damage on
surely
Tinglu.
Darkrai is not that ass. Everyone's hating on it, but like, surely it can't be that bad.
It is not that
Well,
ass.
Darkrai.
People are over exaggerating.
You just
It
need
may
to
not
have
be
to
worth
use it. I-
19 points anymore, but
I mean, based on potential,
listen,
it
they
is,
just-
but not a lot of people use it to its full potential.
well, no,
so.
it's not.
You just need to
I
bring
mean,
dark. You need to bring Dark Void Blunder Policy.
It's sleep. Well, it's like hypnosis band. So like, it's like
Yeah,
half
Dark
of
Void
it's
could-
hypnosis, just
Yeah.
bro. Dark
You just
Void.
bring
Triple
Dark
Axle.
Void Blunder Policy.
That shit didn't even kill.
Weak
Yeah.
ass mon, fraudulent mon.
No, that's
No.
just an either defensive Togekiss or a not offensive Serena.
No, Serena's ass.
Nah, it's no Serena's good. I actually rate
Oh, Serena has
but
like.
it's often not offensive. It's uninvested. It still does a lot because it's got 120 base attack or something.
And here
stupid.
comes a crucial moment in the game. Darkrai gets confused and hits itself in confusion.
And that's why it got
That's good.
dropped.
That's actually like a dumb reason to drop him on, though. I feel like.
I don't think that's the reason it got dropped. I was fucking around.
I would drop him off
No,
for
no,
shit
no.
like that.
Also, Why? No, this is why you don't run. Why are you running Mist Ball into an Annihilate? Gamer, what the fuck? That's so bad.
Yeah, but it didn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
but no. I don't know. I think Rage kill less +2.
Here,
I
By the
think
way,
Miss
not-
Ball is like extreme
Actually,
Volt-
you're
value.
running.
Volt-
No, wait.
Volt
You
switching
just
there
run
is
Mist Ball.
diabolical, by the way.
No, I don't hate it because you're
No,
making sure you win.
motherfuckers run protect all the time.
All right. By the way, back on topic with the why I think Mist Ball's bad in this matchup. They've got competitive Milotic and Defiant Annihilate. Just run Psychic this time. You don't benefit from basically Mist Ball here.
yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Good game, gamer. The aura of Relicanth not coming really sealed the game for you.
Honestly, that's what happens when you don't bring your shitload here.
I mean, low key, he didn't bring a
Wait,
single
Royal
Relicanth
doesn't
answer,
ult your
so this
shit.
would have been the game.
Relicanth is shit. I have to
Yo.
have some standards here.
We did it, guys.
The
It's
graphic
over.
is literally. Not
It's
literally,
over.
Anyway, let's jump into the next
That was a-
game.
By the way, that was a really good Relicanth game as well. Not a single resist.
True.
Yeah, actually, it would actually be good there.
Anyways, we have Numero 9
Ah,
Tails,
look at
aka
Cyclozar.
Allison, aka Zach versus Kwani.
Oh,
Bro, what the
ugly.
fuck is that? What the hell is
So
that?
ugly from the back. Like, damn, that shit's nasty.
He looks like he's up for tomfoolery.
W poison off frame 1. W.
Yeah, let's go.
Check
And that's why you run Earth Power, so your Earthquake doesn't get weakened.
back.
He's spitting.
Man.
It's heartbroken.
Poor Ben.
You had to rub
Ben,
you
are
have
you
to rub it
okay?
in. I get it. It's okay.
These are 2 crucial turns here. This is after
No, I
these.
need to
Oh wait.
So this
Need to-
Hydro
need
Pump
to-
is
need to
bad.
make it fair for
By the
everyone.
way,
No, after
by
these set
the
of
way,
turns, he stops thinking. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
After
I
these
will
set
say
of-
this. So basically, the prep was Heat Ran dies in Moonblast into Hydro Pump. That's why he went Hydro Pump.
But here's my thing though.
Yeah,
If you're
this is
gonna bring high
unlucky, but
horse,
this is
like, there's
this
no
is
way.
high horse. No, high horsepower is still good into Heat Ran.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because he was saying that he brought like low kick on Dance Slash because he wanted to one tap the Heat Tram, but the Heat Tram was never gonna be at full HP, and the ground coverage is infinitely better.
And here he misses
It was
again.
a just in case situation. No, I actually got his logic there. He wanted it for overall, and also he was worried about potentially missing on the Sand Slash as well, which I get it.
In comes the slow
Also,
kick.
the reason he was trick room is because a lot of basically Queenie's mons were over 100 base speed, like a lot of his team.
No, but like
He's missing quite a few mons at 100. Yeah, again, this is the team he brought though. In the end, it's not like the sole team he could face.
But like he has mons that at this point in the game, trick rooming isn't worth it because you have Cyclozar, you have Sand Slash, and you
Dakota
have,
with the Cyclozar hate here.
Like,
Yeah, it's
it's
so
so
ugly.
ugly. It's
You know,
ugly as
so,
shit. I can't,
Honestly, at this point in the matchup, I agree Trick Room wasn't the right play. I agree with bringing Trick Room though because the majority of his team was speed, but the team he brought, honestly, Snowing Mode's the better one to go with.
because if you're gonna set up snow, because then you have to delay.
Yeah.
Like Sand Slash as well. It doesn't make.
I actually
agree.
agree. To be fair, I don't like bringing. Yeah, I don't like the going the Trick Room here into this game. I actually prefer it if he just didn't get Trick Room at all this game. I get bringing Trick Room because I actually was pro Trick Room as well.
No, but if he just
The
like, didn't
webs
click
will
Trick Room and just hard click Chili, he could have got Sand Slash in and then swept.
Yeah, I think that was a better play. The webs was a good
That's-
bring, to be fair.
What Terra is it?
Electric.
But like webs aren't
Electric.
webs are not up in this situation if he just clicks hard Chili instead of Trick Room.
No, that's what I mean. I agree with you on that. I think his mistake was clicking Trick Room when he did.
But then he can also never kill this Sneasel because he didn't bring Drill Run instead of.
No, he kills it. On a +2, he kills it. Sneezer's very frail.
Well, no, but if he does the other route, he can't set up on Heat Tram.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like.
I mean, all of that is could technically be just void if Sandslash just
Oh.
kills it, like gets burned on the flame body of Heatran because we saw that earlier.
Yeah, this is why
I
I didn't
think-
want to. This is why.
Alright, you can
This
do
is
it.
why I was actually looking into do you want to bring Earthquake, but then obviously he's running grassy terrain, so he can't win that. Honestly, this is why I would have if electric coverage wasn't so good, I would have suggested Terrabass fighting because he also called the Shuckerberry. So I think that's also why he wanted fighting as well over ground.
No, I know that, but like he has like Rillaboom and he clicked high horsepower into it. Like if you were gonna always do that in that situation, which he probably was just thinking of just doing, no matter what in that situation, then like the Shuckerberry doesn't matter because Joban
Does
with
it?
that like
Doesn't you're not guaranteed to have it in that situation. You want at least
but
you want to basically, and also to win, he needed to get rid of the Heat Ran. So
the Joban does like 80 to 90 with the Shucka. He just needs like 10% chip, 10-20% chip on a Heatran. That shit is easy as fuck to get. I don't know. It's
No, I
whatever.
get
I
that.
just I wanted the Sandslash to go crazy, and it just didn't go crazy.
I think the problem is that just the way the game played out as well, but also like if he gets rid of the Heat, honestly, like it plays out very differently if that Hydro.
If one of
One
the
of those
Hydro
Hydro Pump
Pumps
lands,
hit, the game
he
would have
might
went
go.
different.
No, obviously 100%.
Very different. Like that's
But
probably
he
where the
still
biggest
had-
lot of us.
He still had the potential to get a couple kills on Sandslash, but
Yeah, honestly, I think the mistake was the first trick ring, which I think he should have also gone Chili because based on the team he brought. If he brought basically some other mods, then Trick Room is better. That's why I was pro the Trick Room Chili tag because Sandslash could sweep in two ways, and Primarina could also do a fucking shit ton to this team as well, based on depending on what he brought.
because
There was logic here. Just
the sequence I feel like is always like save. Okay, how do I say it? Like you always Chili first before Trick Room setting because you only have the Trick Room is for 2 mons, Primarina and Slowking. But Chili like just gets anything in it. Also enables the fuck out of another mon.
I
So,
will
like, you
say
always have
this
to
on
go
the
enabling route.
I will
instead
say
of
this on the
disabling.
Trick Room. Depending on what team they brought, Trick Room actually enabled Sandslash as well. Because if they brought all those fast mons and you're outside of snow, then you're outspeeding. The mistake was the Trick Room into Chili bit. That's where the mistake was.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but
Because Sandslash is quite slow without snow. So it can work in Trick Room.
Let's
On the
get into
matchup.
Paid Pig.
Oh, this was just like, what the fuck?
This is Paid's game to go 1-3 or 0-4.
This
Legacy
is
on the
Terabyte's
line.
worst played game of the week.
Of all time.
Right, pause. Pause straight away here. Pause straight away here. Right. You see this is booster energy. That should tell you straight away it's set up. This is not here to as a stat queue. This is here to go for Dragon Dance. You need to go immediately into... No ifs, no buts. You go straight to Lando. You don't even fuck around.
Exactly.
What does Pate do? Pate just sets spikes up.
I bet you didn't realize that because the Intimidated, it's booster defense now.
Yeah, that's where I can see the mistake happening because he probably doesn't realize the interaction.
There goes
And then
Lando.
just sacks at Lando. Instead of going
this is
Coolfish.
Lando.
Yeah, he could have just pivoted.
Now
And
Scissor
Pate is
takes a
panicking at this
huge
point.
chunk because of
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
crit.
panic.
That crit is rough,
Yeah,
but
no.
also at the same time, Pate's panicking, and that's why. And what does that achieve? What is your plan here, Pate? Pate is just it's very clear. Pate is panicking. He just doesn't have a plan.
This is when he clicks Haze.
Pace and
He doesn't
bring
run
in
Haze. Be real. Be real. Be real.
Bro, you're
This
so
one
gonna
you
die to
kill, 'cause
this.
They're now gonna tear. They're now gonna
Oh
tear.
my god.
Lose another mon.
Wow, it lived.
And he lived.
Honestly, I'm
He
impressed
lived.
this lives. Yeah, there you go. Use another mon because they
Oh
predicted
my
it.
god.
It's not even like a predict. It's just like the neutral play.
Yeah. Honestly, if this was agility, then Pate could have turned this around. Agility weakness policy, they actually have a chance.
Finally, the Iron Florence
Well, they don't, 'cause
Florence
Lopez
goes
said.
down, but Paid is down almost
Aaron's
4
a dickhead,
mons.
bro. Aaron's
Yeah.
a dickhead, not a though, W.
Eviolite is gone from Quillfish as well, so
Wait
Quillfish is
till the-
basically
Why does he
now.
taunt this motherfucker, bro?
Yeah. Confusion. Honestly, the confusion is just salt in the wounds. Doesn't even matter. It's just salt in the wounds.
Game
Here
is
comes
No
Speedy.
pun he learns mirror coat. I actually think it does.
Shouldn't he have gone like Palafin first?
No.
Because if he goes Palafin first,
No,
I think he
'cause
might have.
I think
It's
Palafin needs to
over
win
no
the
matter
game,
what.
but yeah,
No,
but
but
he
if
can't.
he goes Palafin first, he kills the Tapu Fini. And
It's
then,
a
wait,
choice.
yes,
It's a choice, Lottie though.
yeah. No, I know it's choice,
Yeah.
but I just forgot about this Incineroar, so I was like, oh, never mind. It didn't matter.
Yeah, he's lost no matter what. Like it overturned when he just started setting up hazards in front of the dragon dancing iron thorns.
Yep.
Well, I don't think setting up the spike the first turn isn't bad. Setting it up,
No,
like,
it's bad. It's so bad because you just basically let the iron thorns get two. Basically, let iron thorns get two dragon dances
no,
up.
he has two. He has two intimidators. He just didn't bring Haze. Just
Well,
I
no,
don't know.
because the reason why he fucked up is if you go back after the first spikes, he then lets him get a second dragon, and by that point, it's like basically +1 attack, and he can just nuke the.
Nah,
Watch the first three
this
turns. This is where the mistake
No,
happens.
the first spike is not that big of a deal because you don't know.
Oh
This
yeah,
yet,
actually,
like,
this is the mistake.
no, that taunt is fine as well, but now you need to intimidate cycle.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
should have just
yeah,
intimidate cycled
cycle
here
it, yeah.
instead of just letting Lando go down.
Yeah.
Like just go Quillfish.
He has
Quillfish
Metacritic.
lives a hit guarantee, gets another
Oh.
intimidate off. This cannot Dragon Dance again at this point because
This
it's
is my
taunted.
first time using
Yeah.
Lando, like for real, like ever.
I think so,
And-
yeah.
Honestly,
The way
Well,
that
honestly,
no, I
just-
know it is, but the way that Pate uses it makes the mon look so ass.
Yeah.
Compared to how good
Honestly,
it actually is.
if it was me, I'd have gone Lando straight turn one. Like, I know they're gonna
Yeah,
dragon
that's
dance.
a fine play as well. But what Pate did wasn't bad, but he just
He just starts
like
thinking too much.
stopped.
He just
Yeah,
stopped
stop
thinking.
He just said, you know what? It's
Like,
taunted. I can stop playing.
But if he, I don't know. It's just
If he started intim cycling,
Honestly-
this thing would have been much less scary, unless crits happen, of course. And
or if
That's
he
what
just
makes
had-
it worse. Is
he
because
doesn't
there's
even- he doesn't
multiple
even
good
need
plays
to
out of
cycle.
this. Your close plays are valid too, but like Pate just did something completely fucking brain dead.
yeah,
Because like why?
I try not to be harsh, but that was brain dead.
No, I just think if he brings Haze over Taunt, Haze is just better than Taunt in this situation.
Agreed. Hayes is I think Taunt's fine here, but Taunt and Hayes is probably better.
No,
But then again, they don't have that much setup.
unless you taunt turn one, like you have to taunt.
I
Turn
prefer
one,
Taunt turn one. If you're gonna stay in, I prefer Taunt turn one as well to Spike.
But like the moment it gets one as like Dragon Dance up, like you lose the value of Taunt. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
one Dragon Dance, to be fair, it is then just basically neutral attack +1 speed. It's not that bad.
the thing is, the
It's just
turn
the
1
annoying part
taunt
is the
would have
plus
been good in
defense.
any situation against the Thorns, because if it clicks damage on you, that's just the
Or
way
if
it
it's, like,
is.
hazard.
But Thorns gets hazard, so you deny that for one, and you deny setup. So I don't know
can play
why
that.
the spike came out first. It's not that bad of a play, but taunting first is always better in that situation.
I think it's
It's
worse
not that-
because
it's
it
not
feels
big
like a
as
head
a
empty.
misplay.
I've got a game plan of just I'm gonna click spikes, so I'm gonna ignore everything else and just get my
Nah, I
hazards
think-
up without even
I really think
thinking
he-
about the game.
I think you guys are really like just dragging the spikes. I just think he
No,
after
the
he clicked
the
spikes
spikes
on
are good.
STD,
but
he mishandled. He just mishandled it after the first turn.
Yeah,
it
of
was
course.
really
The
made-
spike isn't bad per se, but personally, I would have always taunted because either Thorn starts setting up hazards or it starts setting up dragon dances.
Yeah.
So a taunt first turn just makes sense in my eyes.
So here's
Spike
my
isn't
thing on
bad though
it.
because you just go Lando, then you go back, and then you can click taunt, and then it's gonna be like -1. After.
Even then, I feel like I honestly, in my opinion, I think you're just better off just basically taunting or switching. I don't actually like.
Yeah, no,
Is the
I'm
spike
not.
really worth
I'm not
letting the Iron
saying
Force
it's
just
not.
start running over the team?
I'm not saying it's not the best play. Taunting first turn is the best play, but like clicking spike isn't a bad play. It's what he did after that makes it
Yeah.
look really bad.
Yeah, I think Spike's the worst play you can make. Worst play out of what options being given, to be honest. And then he compounded it with the other plays. Even if
Anyway, on to
If
the
you're gonna
next games
spike, then
before
use that.
we talk more about how Pape mishandled it or how you could have done it better. Allison versus Quantity we watched, and then we have Rose versus NGNL, where there was some luck involved. in the first 2 turns.
Oh, 6-0. What the fuck happened?
Rose is
Rose
season.
brought Trick, Iron Ball, Runerigus to stop the Zapdos from going nuts. Iron Ball would have grounded the Zapdos for one and slowed it down.
I fear that it wouldn't have stopped it, but I get the theory. Yeah.
No, I think it would have actually done. I think it would have worked for what he was
No.
going for.
It would have worked
Because even if
for
it's-
what he was going for, yes. Because they did have
Wait, he doesn't.
Terra
Not like it's gonna outspeed.
not Terra Ground. They had Ground so Valley with Terra Electric as well. So it would have like definitely slowed down this Zapdos. Completely shutting it down is a different question. But
Yeah,
it
that's-
definitely would have
that's a-
helped a lot.
Was it Swords Dance Flame Charge, by the way, on the Savali? As
No,
well?
it was
the other two
not.
moves.
No, I don't
Okay.
I mean,
was
if-
just a guess.
If you're that scared of Zapdos, why'd you bring 3 flying types?
Hang a grass type.
He brought. Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
His
I
whole
thought
team literally
Swallow was a
bent over
fucking
it.
ground type for a second.
Yeah,
I was thinking
no,
like,
his whole
This
team is
Rose's
bent over
Rose's
by
team has no switch into Zapdos at all. Like not a single one that's
Yeah.
safe.
it's like that time my best switch into Zapdos was a fucking Swallow. His best switch into Runerigus, which is not.
Of course, it's swallowed. It's always swallowed.
It really was only Swallow.
Yeah, but
I won as
basically
well.
what happened for Rose is they had Trick Iron Ball, but Zapdos hit a Hurricane, confused it, and Runerigus hit itself twice in a row. So if it hit itself only once in a row, at least the Iron Ball would have been on Zapdos. If it didn't hit itself, Rose's plan would have worked a lot better because then the Iron Ball would have been up and a T-Spike would have been up.
I just feel like if you're relying on Iron Ball to stop him on, your plan's probably cooked as is. Because
But they made it seem like
mean-
if they trick the Iron Ball, they just win the game. But I just don't see
no,
it.
I don't.
I think
that.
I think they just
No,
don't lose.
no.
think they get a couple
The
of
crazy
kills.
thing was that if they said that if they tricked the Iron Ball, they would have won 5 or 6-0 themselves. I was like, what? I like that. The game does not swing
I
that
mean,
much off of Iron.
It's
Nope.
possible,
Roy,
but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's possible, but to say it's guaranteed is a bit.
No,
Guarantee,
that's a
guarantee
bit wild.
reverse from a sweep. Guarantee reverse sweep is crazy off of one
Ge-
a trick
I've
Iron
seen
Ball.
some scenarios where hacks happens and it actually is actually true. That is actually which is that big swing. This one I don't know about that.
It's
don't
turn
know.
one. It's turn one. What?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
you're
it's
winning
turn
five.
one.
I don't
Yeah,
think you're
literally,
winning
like,
five.
the first
five
2 or
goals
3
in turn
turns.
one.
Yeah, no.
Bro could have tricked the Iron Ball and still lost 6-0. Like it's possible.
Yeah, I feel
Plus,
it's a bit
Scizor's
wild.
right there. It would have also bent over. If he brought dual wing beat on Scizor and bullet punch, he also just destroyed his whole team. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Probably. Well, Skarm is still there.
Did anyone bring that?
Oh, but I mean, Scrum
That's fine. You just run Temper Flare.
The team.
Temper Flare.
As we learned last week, Skarm, you can just
I
lose
don't
against a
know,
Skarm.
Dude!
That's
No,
what
you
I
just
mean.
Terra! Leave me alone!
Nah, I had another one lined up, but I decided against it. I was gonna say the
By the
Earth
way-
Power
by the way-
fan would have gone stupid into the booster defense Iron Thorns.
My.
I want to draft the Johto team. on this,
By the
but-
way, I like to point out Terabyte was criticizing me for being a hater of Ben, and then it's actually got to him 10 times more than I did.
Nah, but when I do it,
I
it's
got-
funny.
I mocked Ben. Yeah, I mocked Ben's luck. I didn't mock Ben's prep. That's harsh. Poor Ben. Ben, I'll give you a hug. It's okay. I'm here for you.
I'll be fine. I'll be good.
Air
But
hog.
bro tried to convince me he has like 10 rings and he can't put like the correct abilities and moves on his Pokemon still. Like after how many years? Like 7 years or some shit.
If Ben didn't have ADHD, he would be on 20 rings. As someone with ADHD.
20 rings is okay. All right.
20
anyways,
20 rings might
Ben
be
is actually good. Ben is
overstatement,
actually
okay?
good at the game, by the way, guys. Ben is actually good at the game, guys.
I'm not saying otherwise, but
He's better than me.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing,
20
but
rings is 20 rings is
20
I mean,
rings might
actually,
be
without,
a little
actually, without
crazy.
Ben,
I have drafted some
actually, no,
shit
actually,
teams.
without Ben's luck, but if Ben didn't have the luck he did, he'd have 30 rings. To be honest, let's be real.
but he was like
That's
he
the
was
amount
like,
of times he's lost you to luck.
he was like counting a fucking league with his mates or whatever. Like if I play Mons against my friends, I'm just gonna shit stomp them all. Like it's not even close.
I mean, to be fair, my friends
Anyway.
used to be into Mons back in the day, but they stopped like when Gen 7 came around because they
Back in
didn't
the
like
day,
they didn't like Sword and Shield at all, and that's also when I think like we mostly played on like DS/ like Wi-Fi games, So since the timer was so ass in Sword and Shield, they just stopped there.
We need a off-season tour of Legends EA real-time battling, but
Hell no.
on the Switch. Top
No,
4.
I'm gonna lose.
What do you
that.
mean?
Shit
Hell
would
no,
be
that should
way
be
too sweaty.
heat.
Shit would be
I
way
mean,
too
also,
sweaty.
I've seen the leaked mega for Alligator design, and honestly,
Bro.
it's made me actually hate
Bro.
for Alligator now because the mega design
What
is
can you
so
even say?
ass. I'm sad.
Anyway,
I'm sad
let's get
for
into
you.
the rest of the games here. We have Terminal and
It's gonna be-
Cartel. Cartel won with mostly the help of Metagross and Chip from Aerodactyl before, so that was quite nice. I do think there was a little bit of hacks here, but nothing that was too outrageous.
Trying to remember this. Oh no, I didn't watch this game.
We had Flower versus Icarus, where Icarus brought Basculegion for the rain, but Overquill time.
There's no kill like Overquill.
Basculegion was kind of useless because of Overquill.
Yeah.
Overquill's so good, man. That's the best rain mon, by the way.
It really is good.
It's
We-
the best rain mon.
We
Facts.
have Shazam versus Riptide. 4 kills on Landorus Eye. Riptide was a little underprepared for Landorus Eye.
Oh, scroll down. I can't see the doc.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
The viewers were
yeah,
able
I
to see it.
think-
You guys weren't.
Why do you have another tab open with the doc?
Yeah.
Why?
Makes it's easier with OBS.
Oh.
That's fair.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he didn't really. Unfortunately, he didn't have an answer at all for it.
yeah, Gamer vs. Menaces we watched. Grimace vs. Penis was NFF lost for Penis sadly because timing, like scheduling issues and Penis not showing up on time. And then Paid versus Savage we also
I think
watched.
Penis didn't even prep this week, so they were super busy, and Grim kept pinging them and just didn't get a response. Whereas
I
Clodcast
swear-
was like a genuine emergency for the delay.
I swear he doesn't play half his games, and then when he does, he throws his brains out.
No,
Oh,
he usually plays at least 7 years. I think last season I think he forfeited one game because he basically was like the other person was like had shit going on in life. He was like, just let him have the win. I don't care enough because I'm out of playoffs anyway, which is fair.
That was against Zach.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to a little bit of Jakoto trolling.
Whoa,
Mods
oh
of the
my
week.
God, this is insane.
Wait, hang on a minute. This means Mega Diancie gets Mods of the week. What the fuck? They go back in.
For Cloudsire, we have Colossal from Martin at number 3, Nuts Iron Valiant at number 2, and the Gyarados Mega of who was it?
Some person.
Sage?
Was
Sage.
Nate.
Is it Sage?
Nate has Gyarados Mega.
Oh shit, that's one.
Fair. Thank you, Nate. No, it's not saying to it. It's thank you. It's
Then for Quagsire, at number 3 you have Diancie Mega. Number 2 we have Greninja from Cry. Diancie Mega is from Bloop. And at number 1, Kilowattrel. Because fuck Nihilego.
Yeah.
By the way, if Ben wasn't being a dick to me and Jakota, it would be an Earlego at top. Jakota, I'm with you. This is unfair. This is unfair trolling.
Yeah, it's racist.
No,
No, it is
Racist.
Shout out to
Nihilego.
It's definitely
Kilowattrel.
racist.
I just wanted to troll Dakota a little bit because they were mad last time I didn't put Bundle in the top 3.
Oh yes, there we go. That's
And
better.
for
I was
Wooper,
I was,
even-
I was thinking, to be honest, was Kilowattrel in Quag? What?
it did get 4 kills in Quag as well, but yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you're listening to the other ones.
Nihilego Classic.
We have
Honestly, Mega Diancie should be tapping. Mega Diancie should be tapping Finney. That mon did more work to me than Mega Diancie did. Tapping Finney was the actual real MVP on that team. I'm not even kidding.
yeah, but you lost to the setup.
Shut up.
And you got 5 kills. Yeah, I don't know.
Shut up.
Anyway, number
up.
3 in Wooper is Landorus Eye from Shazam. Cartels, Metagross is number 2, and at number 1 we have Kilowattrel from Gamer clutching up at the end.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which gets us to the current standings.
Standings.
yippee!
Yeah.
Yippee!
To me, that's depressing. I mean, we're beating Pate.
I mean, yeah, we're all beating Paid. But
Bars in hell.
Bar is
the
very
bar
low.
is literally bar is on the floor right now. You guys are just casually walking over. You guys don't even see it.
Anyway, at 16th in Clodsire, we have Fury currently at 1 and 3 minus 9. Then it's Nut at 1 and 3 minus 6 in 15th. BGC 1 and 3 minus 5 at 14th. Aaron 1 and 3 minus 4 13th. Emilio and Fluvy being Fluvy didn't play their game yet, so Emilio is 1 and 3 minus 3 in 12th. Fluvy is and Swaggery are actually tied and they play each other, so whoever loses goes probably underneath Emilio at least, and whoever wins goes above Order and Martin, and Star Maiden actually.
And maybe Seb, how much they win.
Yeah. Then at number 9 is Order at 2 and 2 minus 6. That is insane. Very nice differential.
Like crazy. What the hell? Barely winning and then getting blown out.
Bad 2 weeks.
Martin is 2 and 2 minus 3 at number 8. Star Maiden is 2 and 2 minus 3 at number 7, so Martin and Star are tied. Zeb is in sole possession of 6th place with 2 and 2 0. And then Arrow is 2 and 2 plus 4 at number 5. Embiid is 3 and 1 plus 4 at number 4. King Kryptonate is 3 and 1 plus 8 at number 3. And still 2 undefeated coaches. Zard currently in 2nd place with 4 and 0 plus 14. And Spike overtaking them with 4 and 0 plus 15. So last week Zard had 1 point more than Spike. This week Spike has 1 more point than Zard.
Yeah, this is a really... Embiid's doing good this season on a random though.
Embiid's a very good coach, to be fair. He's underrated.
Embiid's always on the IR, but you know, at least you are carrying the name, I guess.
Yeah. Then in Quagsire, currently in last place as well, Owl and at 0 and 4 minus 15. Then it's Smolov in 15th at 0 and 4 minus 11. Then it's Terabyte at 1 and 3 minus 10. Then it's Roy at 1 and 3 minus 8.
Oh. Let's go! Let's go! For the team! Woo!
Tara, what do you
hear that, guys? Can you hear that?
We're celebrating for being 13th.
It's Whooper calling.
It's Whooper calling.
It's Whooper calling. Hey, I'm coming for you, hey! Watch next season, Pate. I'm going to beat you.
Pate is going to be in Pooper next season.
Pate, I'm going to demote to Pooper and come for you the season after.
Anyway,
if Pate loses in Pooper, this is going to be the funniest thing ever.
It is. Tied for 11th place are Skitty and Harry, both 1 and 3 minus 6. Then I am at number 10 with 1 and 3 minus 3. Pond is currently 9th place, 2 and 2 plus 1. Tied with Hamburger for 8th place, actually, who is also 2 and 2 plus 1. Then Cry is 7th, 3 and 1 plus 2. Blue is 3 and 1 plus 4 at number 6. Defuka and Rena tied for 4th place at 3 and 1 plus 7. Then we have Dakota at 3 and 1 plus 12 at number 3. Brebon being 4 and 0 plus 12. And Bloop currently 1st place at 4 and 0 plus 13.
I would like to point out, by the way, that I've played the guys who are 1st and 2nd this season, so actually Pate rigged the schedule to fuck me over.
Moving on.
Anyways.
Moving on.
The race in Quagsire is tight as shit, by the way. Look how many 3-1 coaches there are. Like, literally the whole playoffs. Outside.
So is the demotion race. It's tight as fuck.
Yeah, so literally, it's always a demotion race.
The demotion race is not. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, I need to.
Like, the top half is the complete inverse of the bottom half. Like, look how much red and then look how much green there is on the top. Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyways, on
That's
to Whooper.
usually how a table works, to be fair.
Pate is not last place. Last place currently goes to Penis at 0 and 4 minus 16. Then it's Pate, though, at 0 and 4 minse 14 and 15.
Oh, Pate? On the come up.
Metasus is 0 and 4 minus
started from the bottom, now we're here.
Riptide is 1 and 3 minus 8 at 13th. Savage Raccoon 1 and 3 minus 1 at 12th. Rose 2 and 2 minus 3 at 11. Icarus also 2 and 2 minus 3 at 10th, so Icarus and Rose are tied. Terminal and Cartel are both tied for 8th place at 2 and 2 plus 1. Then we have Alicent at being 2 and 2 plus 3 in 7th place. Then another
Let's go, Sack!
Another tie for 5th place. Gamer Not Found and Kwani both 3-1 plus 4. Then it's Grimace in 4th place at 3-1 plus 6. Shazam at 3-1 plus 9. And 3rd place, still 2 undefeated coaches here as well. So every division still has 2 undefeated coaches. NGNL in 2nd place with 4-0 plus 12. And Flower Sniffer 4-0 plus 17.
Yeah, I'm Flower Sniffer. You're my favorite. You've been my favorite since the beginning of the season. I'm proud that you're really like proving me right. Like rain teams are OP, and you're just really like proving that. It brings me a lot of joy. That being said, whoever faces Bloop and Bearbon this week,
I'm
feel
facing
free to beat
Beerbon.
them.
I'll do
Please,
it.
please, please.
Ben will get hacked by Sneeze. No, it's fine. I would
Shut
just like
up.
to say, Dakota, say this like you're the. Sorry, I love you, man. You say this like Dakota. You say this like you were the only one who. I said the team was fucking broken. The only thing that can stop him is NGN now. So, double right.
Yeah,
Well, and Sack.
no,
Sack will fix that now. I believe
no,
in him.
but like everyone like was saying like NGOs is like the GOAT team, but like
I mean,
the
NGNL
rain
has the
team
most well-rounded team. Because if Flower loses Rain, the team does lose a lot of momentum.
yeah, but it's so hard to lose rain. I fear.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, yeah.
like even when you lose, even when you lose it, you're probably just in a position to sweep. It's just it's so fucking good.
Anyways,
Yeah,
on to the kill leader.
yeah, yeah.
For Clodsire, currently, Kirim is in 10th place with 5-0. 5-0. It's unbeats.
Yeah.
Uh,
Games, nice.
then Sneasler from Martin at 6-3 is number 9. 6-2 Iron Valiant from Nut is number 8. Lando I from Zard 6-1. Same with Weavile also being 6-1. And then Sage Spikes Iron Moth is also 6-1. So they are tied for 5th place. Then the Luxray being top 4, insane. 7-2 Luxray. Then we
Is there
have
bet on the Luxray?
Yeah, the Sage Spikes Luxray being 4th place, 7-2 is pretty nice. Then Greninja from Arrow is currently 3rd with 8-3. Spectre from Star Maiden is 8-1, being 2nd place. And 1st place is now Gyarados Mega, which overtook Spectre this week with 9-3.
Chat, I saw that, by the way.
What did you see?
Don't worry about it.
What happened?
What?
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
You saw what? Ben, are you watching inappropriate films on the background?
No.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
Ben,
Next-
what the fuck are you watching on the other screen?
Next ranking.
Anyway,
What
we're
the
quite
fuck?
excited now.
All right, whatever. Anyways,
Yeah, Rena's Iron Valiant at number 10 at 6-4. Then Dragapult from Blue at 6-2 in number 9. Tied with Hydrapple, who's also 6-2 from Brevon. Hans Zorakisu at 6-1 at 7th. Iron Jugulis from Jfuka at 6-1 at 6th. Tapu Lele being 6-0 from Brevon. Then Terapagos from Blue being 7-3 at number 4. Christ Greninja 7-3 at number 3. Bloop's Diancie Mega at 7-0 being at number 2. Number 1 is Kilowatt World 9-4 being number 1.
Oh my god, I saw. Wait, Terab, I know what you're talking about now. Wait.
I've noticed it just now as well because I think Roy did a little thing.
Sorry, I want to see if you guys would notice. Actually, I actually.
I noticed.
Invalid list right now.
There we go.
Yeah, there
9-1
we go.
Nihilego actually at number 1. So Rena's Iron Valiant falls out of the top 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Justice.
Fuck your Iron Valiant.
Yep. Fuck that.
I mean,
one.
that's a bit of a kinky, to be fair, but fair enough.
Then we get to.
But you always gotta make it weird.
Anyway, Mega Scissor from NGNL being number 10 at 5-1. Then Kilowatt from Gamer Unfound 5-0. Como from Shazam 6-2 at number 8. Rose's Quaquavel 6-1 at number 7. Grimace's Mew is also 6-1 at number 6. And Gamer Found Salazzle is also 6-1 at number 5. So those three mons are tied for 5th place. Then we have a tie for third place with Iron Thorns and Metagross both being 7 and 3. Then Overcool is 7 and 2 at number 2, and currently number 1 and still the overkill leader in all divisions is Sandslash from Allison at 13 and 2.
Yeah. W.
Didn't even need kills this week. It's coasting. He can have a rest.
No,
week.
but the point is to try to get the record. I think that's what they're trying to get. So,
They're trying to break
that's like-
Callum's record with Marshadow.
yeah, you can't like afford.
which is quite tough to do with a
machete.
Sandslash, to be fair.
I mean, if you're
Definitely.
spamming every week, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah,
You cannot
I mean,
force
it literally could have worked. It literally could have worked this.
Yeah,
week.
but
We're not
if
gonna
you're gonna
sit
spam it every week, surely at some point, like one of these Booper players got to be like, yeah, maybe the Alone Sandslash is coming. Maybe you should have something.
I think
even
when
then,
you're
like,
better players, you can't get away with it. For example, let's say you're playing someone like NGNL or Flower Sniffer or Riptide or who else is he playing with? Rose when they're not bringing country weakness policy. Can't tell
Even
Right,
then,
in brackets, everybody's helping him.
wait, no, but like even then though, like it's just Slush Rush. Like if you get a Mon in that gets a 2 times speed boost, like no matter like the setting, like if you get it in at the right time, it's gonna get a good kill or two. It's just how that works.
Depends how you play it.
And it has
Oh, you
turns,
should
so it's
have
not like
that,
it's gonna keep its shitty ass typing. So
Oh, I know. Again, it still depends how you play against it. There's ways around it to beat it.
the only thing that can really like hard stop it is Flower, because it has rain. They have like weather themselves.
That turns into Weather the War at that point, so.
That he can't win.
Anyway, those were the kill leaders, and now, Roy, it's your segment.
So, current standings for Pick'ems. In third place at the minute, it is everyone's favourite kit person at the top of the Clodcast rankings. It's Taco on 52 points. In second place is Aaron with 54
winner.
points. And still in first place is Seb with 57 points.
Zeb killing those pick'ems.
I mean, it was like something like ridiculous, like 7 points ahead last week when I did it. He's only 3 points ahead of Aaron this time at least.
Han versus Small.
Also, me and Ben are tied.
What place?
Nice.
Let me work it out. 4, 5, 6. No, hang on. We're below pay. 3. So that's
Oh wait,
fourth,
Allison and
fifth,
Flowers
sixth.
never played
We're
this
7th. We're tied 7th with Jay Fucker. We're like 11 points behind Seb.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it could be worse. Also, Dakota, your prediction for Cry does not count. I'm not counting that because you did it after the game.
Bro, I would have picked Cry. God, it's just
Yeah, you would have, but you didn't. So I was like, well, I'm not letting you have that. I could have said that. Well, actually, I would have picked Cry.
No, because he sent it, and I was like, damn, that seems so low. Did I vote? And then I looked, I was like, damn, I didn't vote.
I cost a lot of people a vote by losing.
Bro,
Yeah, you motherfucker.
yeah, literally everyone and their mom voted for you. I was like, whoa.
Because Cry hasn't beaten me yet before that, and yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
I forgot to
this is
vote,
what
but I would have
happens when
voted
you
Cry.
bring her power.
Hey man, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, and in that case, I lost.
Me and Ben are in our washed era. We're both washed at this point. It's just over. We're cooked.
The fossil age is hitting hard.
I'm in a
Yeah.
championship slump. I just won BTL.
Jakota's the future. I would say Emilio's the future, but he's washed as well.
Terabyte is the
Jakota-
future of
Jakota's-
Whooper.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
But
saying
that
I'm,
was
like,
mine.
I'm not.
I'm
not
gonna shit
I'm
on
not-
people just like there's no
I'm not gonna say I'm
tomorrow.
the future because like there's like
That's Pate's
Better-
fetish.
better draft players in the league. But like I feel like I've been improving at such a like good rate that I'm like proud of myself. So
You have improved quite a bit.
I'm going in
I
the
think
opposite
we're
direction.
just
currently.
I think
I'm
we're just
doing the
cooked
same.
because we're old in draft years. Like
yeah.
we've been
Yeah,
in the shit since
honestly-
like
Dude,
Gen
I'm a
6.
re-
Like it's
I'm a
over for
re-
us.
I'm technically a relic in draft years, Jesus.
Yeah, so
Okay.
honestly, I think I'm just burned out and I need a bit of a break. That's sort of why I pulled out of another league I was going to do. I was like, nah, I need a bit of a break for months.
You need a new gen, so
VGC,
there's
I'm
new.
actually,
You should have just
the
played
only
LC
league I'm doing well
and
in is a
just
VGC league.
had fun with that.
Yeah, just play
Honestly, I'm
World Cup.
having fun with VGC. To be fair, I'm 3-2, which I'm quite shocked by. To be honest,
Nice. Yeah, but
expanding Force Go, bruh.
Friendly Force.
Anyways,
Like,
that was the week 4 recap. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down because of all of the bullshit said earlier.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We
either.
rejoice over 0-4
I
Pate.
was not.
Hopefully Pate does not go 0-9 because I think then he will actually quit.
Yeah, I
he
generally
might
think well.
the server
I
might become
don't-
yours, man. I fear.
Yeah, if
If
Pate
you-
goes
I don't see
0-9,
him
the
being
server
Little Wretch.
probably will be mine.
To be fair, me and you are now both co-owners. Like I co-own BTL, you co-own
No,
this league.
He agreed to the because he had 2 options, right? Well, he doesn't follow through with bets anyways, but
Yeah,
in
he said
theory, if he
wasn't
followed
going
through with
to anyway.
bets,
True.
he had an
Everybody's
option
still
with
here. Ping Pate, he still has to change his profile picture to the
Profile
one
picture.
row selected.
Facts. But
Good
he also
point,
had an
actually.
option between picking all the mods making playoffs or him going 0-9, and he chose him going 0-9, which is actually crazy.
That's hater shit. That's actually full on hater shit.
I literally told him,
No
I was like,
respect
you
it.
have to pick the mod one. I was like, if you're gonna do it, you have to pick the mod one. That's infinitely way better than. Hell yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway,
Whatever.
anything you guys want to say to finish up this episode?
I fear that Mega Garchomp is not saving you from that 0-9, Gangy. Have fun though.
I will say this: if Pate can't get Mega Garchomp to kill leader, then officially I am better than Pate because I got it to kill leader.
Terabyte,
What?
any words from you?
That's what it's gonna take for you to realize that you're better than Pate.
No, I meant just to generally actually be okay at Mons, but not good. Okay.
Any Whooper players watching this, you are not safe. I am coming.
Watch him.
Actually,
watch
yeah,
I
him
am
I would say-
inevitable.
Watch him
I
go
would-
4 and 5 in Whooper.
Yeah,
Play
I
well.
will. But you're not safe.
Pooper players,
You're
you're
not
not safe
he
from
will go
me.
4 and 5.
I will record a podcast episode saying how you played like shit, even though I lost. Like.
What will happen is Terabyte will demote down to Whooper. He'll go 8-0 and then lose to Pate in the final game of the season, and then lose in playoffs first rounds.
Terabyte, what if you face
That
Pate
is-
in a finals?
That is a funny
When you go
outcome.
to, when you if you hit Whoopers and you lose, would you retire if you lose to Pate in a finals?
I'd kill myself.
Honestly, he's kind of cooking.
Dude,
Yeah, that'd
the
be
whole
pretty
org would work against Pate for that one.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I'd actually
even
just stop
horrible.
playing.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If
No
Terabyte
I mean,
offense,
it's
can't,
either Terabyte
Terabyte-
kills himself or
No,
Pate loses.
Terabyte
if I go
cannot-
Whooper next season and I suck, so I'm quitting. I'm honestly just gonna quit.
Hey, no,
Like, it's all or nothing at this point.
There's another Viv. Trust. Go down to Pooper. Farm down there.
Yeah, if I'm competing against players like Patepick and fucking some fella that calls himself Penis, like I'm just gonna quit. Like it's not even worth at that point.
Oh man.
Oh, look at that stack attack that dude sniped from me, and it's 0-4. That's heat. Thanks, hamburger. Very cool.
Very heat. Anyways,
Wow, we're like letting out anger at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
this has been the Clodcast.
No one's watching this
week
anymore.
4. I hope you enjoyed, and we will be back next week with week 5. Have a good time, and goodbye.
Adios.
Bye. Oh,